of the others, I'm a bit okay with, even though we are packed, but then I I think I'm able to manage it. This is like for my side. So the idea, just like you are telling us now, say it's a very good one. We appreciate it. Eh, the only problem we are having now at the moment is the extent that we have to go to get the work done, and considering the time factor on our side, and also the time we have to complete the work, we don't get the space to be able to explore more, and also the help or the assistance. That's our challenge now. So I don't know if I am doing masters or I'm postponing to the masters. They will do, but the stress. I think maybe after this one I'll need a break to to regain the energy and those things, or maybe I will take a second look at it. So say that's the issue or the challenge
Um,
I'm facing on my side. I don't know that of my colleagues. Thank you.
I think the network is breaking, but if I got you well, I got you well. How many hours do you sleep?
The the hours I used
Summit
to
thing.
sleep,
How many hours
mostly
do you sleep?
I would say like 6. So averagely I would say 6 hours.
You do what?
At averagely I would say 6 hours.
Make it four.
6 hours far.
If you sleep for
Please,
six hours, make it four.
4 hours.
Yes. If
Who
you
said
sleep
eight?
for 6 hours,
Yeah, please send me
make
a
it
study.
four. Anyone who sleeps for 8 hours, make it five. If you sleep for 6 hours, make it four. If you sleep for 10 hours, make it six. Because there is there is no good thing that comes easily. There's nothing good. And to make it in life or to make it in academic or something like that, it needs the burning of the candle, the sacrifice. Um, when you look at the nature of this program, I've said it that if you don't put in maximum best, you don't sacrifice, you finish the program, and if you don't take care, can't do anything. You call yourself an IT person and you go and meet the SHS people, and you can't even teach them. Um, I don't know, but sometimes I become worried. I am somebody who sometimes want I'm very much concerned about students in the future, because the future is not for the normal person. I'm telling you the truth, the future that is coming from what I've seen. Don't know how many of you have traveled, how many of you have attended conferences outside to look at what is happening and what they are trying to do maybe in the near future. And I sit down and I become worried for my students and even my kids and then the children in our business schools. How are we preparing them in order to be able to thrive in this uh, next generation? It's going to be very, very tough. The future is not for normal person, because the future is for people who are innovative and creative, people who can do things for themselves and not people who will sit down for employment by somebody, because the employment will not be there. The job will not be there. So it means that if you're learning something, then you have to be on top, because there's nothing that you want to learn that somebody cannot do, or even machine cannot do. So what differentiates you from others is the problem. Even in university right now, they are trying to take away the conception that if you grow old, if you are a professor and then you grow old, then you have experience and then you have the more knowledge to teach. So sometimes when professors go on pension, they do 10 years post-retirement. Now they are arguing that knowledge is not in the head of one person. For a professor or for somebody to stay on a program or to be even retained uh, as a lecturer, because knowledge can be found anywhere. It is residing in notes. You can even get knowledge online. You can get better knowledge from humans, because machines are intelligent than humans. So why should I retain somebody whose knowledge is over 30, 40 years? The argument is, and even if it's starting from professors, you get to the time that people with masters and people with PhD will now come and teach at basic school just as it has started. There are a lot of PhD holders who are teaching in secondary schools. I don't know whether you know that. A lot of them. Some are even in JHS. So you ask yourself, what will differentiate you from these people? What will differentiate you is what you can do. So if you want the thing to be cheap, I don't know how others lecturers are treating you, but if you want it to be cheap, then you get a cheap knowledge and then you'll be kicked out in the near future because people are burning candles. And then also, I am not saying that I am not making this course difficult. When you ask me, I'm making this course difficult, it's a lie. It's a very big lie. Because I have even told you right now that I don't fail students. All I want students to do is to do my work. If you do my work, irrespective of how you do it, I always say it is a learning path. So when you get to be aware of it, in future, when you are working and you come across it, you can produce the best out of what you have learned. So whether you are producing e-learning objects, whether you are creating instructional or whatever, I just want to see that you have attempted to do it, but do not ignore it. Because attempting to do is a learning. But if you ignore to do it, then what shows that you have learned something? So I don't fail students. In fact, let me tell you, if you come to code and in my office, most students who at the end of the day, who during teaching, let's say during the classes or lectures, say I am difficult, they rather tend the I'm even laughing because a lot of them now come back and say that I am the best of them all because I didn't fail all of them. But those they think that they are going to rather pass and then do well, they failed their courses to the extent that they call some lecturers like this lecturer is a heartless lecturer. This lecturer has no mercy or whatever, calling lecturers names. But here I am, then I go and then say that, student records, give me the statistics of all students who did this course. Let me validate. Anyone who failed, passed to D. Anyone, and then the rest, let them go. Only when you have done my assignment, why should I hold you? Because I know that the stress student to go through to do my assignment is much more than going to sit down and then write 4 pages as an exam or 20 questions as a quiz. It's nonsense to me. You cannot go and sit down there and then do 20 quiz and say you have mastered or you have done e-learning and Web 2.0. Do something, let me see. You created this WordPress. You created this articulate storyline. You created this podcast. You did this, you did this, you did this. 20 questions will not cover it. 20 questions cannot do it. That is all that I want to see. I am not difficult, but the stress you go through in order to produce the podcast, the stress you go through the processes, if even for you to download Articulate, read about Articulate, know how to create Articulate objects. In itself alone is more than 20 marks that you go and sit down and then maybe some of you even pick past questions and read it. Some of you, that is what you do. You don't learn. When it gets to exams, you go and pick the past questions and you read it, and then 1 or 2 will come. The rest is lotto. You get it and then you get 10, 12. You are fast. You go away. I don't think that one is enough. So it is my assessment strategy that is maybe different from others. And then secondly, if you are afraid of stress, then I don't think higher education like MPhil or PhD is for you. MPhil or PhD is for you because you know that some people can spend over 5 years, 6 years on a common MPhil, and some can spend about 8 years on a PhD. Do you know what? You know the reason? At that level, it's about higher order thinking. It is not about what is, which is, where is. It is about being able to apply. It starts from application level. It doesn't start from knowledge level. It starts from application level to the synthesis. Then you migrate to from analysis, application, analysis, synthesis to creativity. In my PhD, I didn't do MPhil, but I did MEd with dissertation. The MEd with dissertation, it was just, oh, let my people go. And then we did something and then presented and we had the MEd. But when I got to PhD, where I think I am justice, I went and it was about 9 months. I couldn't even write my proposal. I have not even put down 1 paragraph. 1 paragraph. That is where I sat in my room and then cried and said, what did I come to do here? If I'm unable to do this PhD, what will UCC do to me because I am being sponsored by UCC? That is where my sleeping pattern changed. As I sit here, I'm unable to sleep more than 4 hours a day. Let me sleep 9 o'clock. I'll wake up 12:56. Let me sleep 11 o'clock. I'll wake up 12:56. My timing has always been 7 past 1, 12:56, 2:16. That is the hours that I wake up every morning, because I started a PhD when I was not sleeping. For 9 months, I was able to write just about 3 sentences of my PhD paper, and I had to go and defend in the next month. It took a very good supervisor to hold my hand and said, do it this way, do it this way, do it this way. So apparently I would say that my proposal was just by grace, because after I couldn't meet the first 6 months, and I was given 3 months to submit and then present. And then my supervisor came in that you need to go. But if he was to continue the way he was doing, I don't think I would have even passed the proposal stage. So don't think that it is easy. There's nothing. Everything that is difficult in this world has the benefit in the future. Something that is less difficult has the least benefit. It has the least benefit. because everybody can do it. The least difficult thing in this world means that a lot of people can do it. And if a lot of people can do it, it becomes cheap. And if it becomes cheap, then it means that you are not going to be valued by others, or you yourself may not even value it. So that is how me understand the world. I'm not putting you through difficulties. I want you to experience it, know how it is. Tomorrow, when you meet it, because it may happen that you may be in a conference. It may happen that you find yourself in a foreign school, even after years. Some of you can apply for further education in some foreign institutions. Do you think you are going to get it easy? That is why you go and meet these people with brain, and you feel inferior. You feel inferior. Already, black person, you are inferior. And then if your knowledge is low, you are more inferior. That is why even when a black person is having PhD, he goes out there and sometimes he has to prove himself to the maximum level to be accepted. Even if you're a doctor, you have to prove yourself exceptionally good before a white man will even allow you to give him drugs or even operate on him or her. So my brother, I don't care to give everybody, let my people go, let my people go, let my people go, if that is what you want. But all I care about is completing my assignment to prove that something has been learned. That is evidence of learning. That is evidence of learning to me. So that is how it is. Prince, if you have any question, you can ask me.
Okay,
All right, say thank you
it's
very much.
about the. Oh, please, Samuel, let me speak it. I say, please, it's about we considering the masters after this. Actually, that was my intention. But when I look at the stress I'm going through this course, because me personally, I'm a teacher, and then I have other responsibility as an assistant head, and I have my other personal businesses. So considering this, and then with the stress of this course, so I see that I can't I can't continue with the masters if that is how the structure too is, how intensive it is with this one. If that is how it is, I'm afraid. But I don't know if that one the stress is lesser because maybe the course structure is different. Maybe you can let me know so that I'll rethink about it. Thank you.
The structure is different, but the duration is not different. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, because that place too, you also take you, that place, I think you do, I think 4 weeks of teaching. Yeah, four
Yes.
weeks of teaching. So like I said, in fact, in everything we can water down. That is one thing that I don't know how to do. I don't know how to water down something. And then I say, because it seems to me that students have problem with me more than all other teachers.
So that one is not true.
Are you sure? So
Say
that is how
no.
it
Say
is.
Yes,
then.
sir.
Oh, yeah, that's true. See, say based on what you've said this evening, all the perception that majority of us we were having
Yeah.
about you previously, I think we will rethink about it because nobody wants to just pass through
Yes,
something
it's
and
true.
then not get any knowledge. So we really appreciate the kind of mindset you have. Like we really appreciate it. But
Hmm.
I think that mostly you want to help other people, but because they don't know your intention of doing what you are doing to them, they in a way assume that you are stressing them or you are making things difficult for them. So me, based on what you've said tonight, I don't know if there's any perception I was having about the treatment you are giving us. I'm truly thinking. In fact, I would even want to. I don't know if you could give us the permission. Some of us who would want to mentor us. It is true. I had a tutor back in Canada. We almost communicate. Some of our tutors back in college, they use 8 years to complete their PhD. Some 6 years, some they are on their 8 years, so they are not done. So it's never easy.
Mm.
So as you are
It is never easy.
exposing us at this early stage, I think it is good. It is preparing us for the future, and that's very laudable. But it's just that we didn't know, most of us we didn't know that you are having a better, um, how do you call it, idea or a better way. You are just creating or building a better path for us. That's everything now. But so what I will play is mostly in terms of the reception. When students or when we are facing some challenges, we will play that you give us that warm reception for us to approach, so that you guide us. For that, we will feel like we feel at peace that oh, we are getting the directions, even though things are kind of off, but so
Please mute your microphone.
we will keep pushing. Because it some of us it gets to a point where we think this place we will need like something from dog, like some level of assistance. But if it come to you, we wouldn't get that kind of or that level of reception. So we just withdraw and keep everything to ourselves. So mostly it's not like we don't want to do the work, but the challenges we face. So please, we thank
I hear someone. The line is breaking. No, I'll know because please, if you're calling me to
you very
call me
much
during
for
working hours,
the small
but
Yeah,
some of
please.
yeah, you're welcome. So what that I'm saying is that, well, I've heard. I think the last time I was saying that I do receive a lot of calls that sometimes I'm overwhelmed with the, and they are all problems. They are all problems, and it's not a problem that sometimes um, within my, I don't know the word to use. Like it's not something that I can do, but it's because students have my number on the platform. It's solely mean that they know, even if they are going to uh, pay fees and they have difficulty, it's me. Forgetting that there is a department called accounting. When they have problems with their um, name, even change of name, they call me because it's my number they find over there. So if I tell you that when I wake up in the morning from 6, especially morning from 6 to 11, 12, thereabout, my phone is not for me. You will not believe it. It's students that will be calling every time it's students. So how do you feel if it's like an institution like UCC, which is having over 1,000 lecturers, could having over, let's say, 100 lecturers, permanent lecturers. I'm not talking about the part-time ones. And then they put your phone number over there. And every student, look at the number of students code has. And every student will be calling you for their problem. I don't think you gain your sanity. You will lose your mind to the extent that even if when your mother calls, you may not pick or you may shout on her before you hear the voice and say sorry. That is what happens. So it got to a point that when somebody calls me, I just say yes. And when students call you, they will start, good morning, say, how are you doing? Please, I hope all is well. Go straight to the point because I don't have time for those things. The calls are too many and it's frustrating. So just say, so my name is this, maybe I'm doing switch and I have this problem. But for you to call me and then be exchanging pleasantries, if you don't take care, I'll put you off. I know I've done a lot, so I'm not denying that fact. And I'm not saying you are lying. But when you are talking to talk straight, don't be afraid of me. I don't catch. I'm a very good person. You don't know. But it's students who have made me that because it's frustrating.
And so that's why I go straight to the point. So we are with you. I normally don't give you. Me. Oh, you can ask Doc. You ask Doc. When I call him, I always go straight to the point. Huh?
You were scared, eh?
Scared about what?
You are even shivering. You are not only scared, you are even shivering.
Are you the one who called Doctor now? We are in the class.
But we could even sense it that you were even shivering.
No,
Why?
no, that's why I don't mind. You are not sleeping. Yeah.
No, good evening.
Okay, but
It is true. Mostly
Doc,
because of the perception and Dr. Miles did. So when you're even calling, especially the first day I was calling to complain about my result, I didn't even know how to start. Like I was thinking, like maybe if I call cry, you won't mind me. That was even I've not dialed the number yet, but I was already having the answer in my head. So mostly that's what people are having. So I'm just hoping that when they release the results, I'll get mine because you said you will rectify it for me. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm not sure anybody will have an issue. Unless maybe they didn't do anything at all.
yeah, Doc. Good evening.
Go straight to the point.
let's go straight to the point. Stop greetings.
This is not personal line. I beg you, please. This is not personal line. So I have to greet at least. Sir, please. I want to know the difference between the MED IT and then the MSc IT. And in both of them, can you take any of them to, let's say, pursue your course, become a lecturer? In both of them, can you pursue any of them too? First of all, I want to know the difference. Then the second question comes in. Thank you.
You know, the MEd is for teachers, and then the MSc is for professionals. So the MSc, you need to have the background in BSc IT. A lot of the things, let's say about 1/5 of the things that you need to learn was not included in the program. Let's say 2/5 or 1/5. The last time I told you that there are a lot of courses in the BEd IT courses that I intentionally added them in order to give the BEd IT people to some professional understanding in the IT space. So most of the courses in it, like BEd IT, you never have to do networking too. You didn't have to do database too. You didn't have to do computer interface. You didn't have to do hardware. You see a lot of courses, but I sort of know my people will be left out. So let me add them. Then I added it to the BEd IT courses. So with the background that you have, if only you believe yourself, you can do the MSc IT. You can do the MSc IT, but you need to also learn more because in the BSc IT, there are some courses that you didn't do, which you need to get a foundation to do some courses in the MSc IT. So it means that you have to bend some candle if only you want to do the,
mute your microphone.
if you want to do the MSCIT. But for the MEDIT, in fact, most of what you are doing in the BEd IT, about 80%, you are going to continue what you did in the BEd IT. So that is like a linear, more linear than you shifting to MSc IT. Even though you can do MSc IT, the MEDIT is more linear, and then it's also in education. So it is, if you are in the teaching field, you can also continue that without any. So you can continue to do MSc IT, you can continue to do MEDIT, but the MEDIT, you do most of what you are doing right now. And both directions can help you to become a lecturer, because the MEDIT, you have MEDIT past students who are lecturers in the polytechnic. Majority of them are in the training college, and some few of them are in some universities doing the IT education or teaching IT education courses. For our MSc IT, I think this is our third year running it. So we are yet to get students with PhD lecturing at the universities, but I know some of them are the training colleges, and then those who finished and believe themselves, some of them are at the training colleges. But nowadays the training college, they want the MPhil. So even if you have the MEd, you have the MSc, unless it's in a special case, you still have to do the MPhil, which is I think 2 or 1 year. You do the MPhil, and then you are able to teach at the higher education. That is the entry point. The entry point is actually PhD, but some special cases they can consider the MPhil if the labor or the listing is not there, the skills is not available.
All right.
So that is
Hello, Doc.
Yeah.
Doc. Yeah. I would like to use this opportunity to make an inquiry I've been battling with for quite a number of days now, in relation to the MPhil and the MEd. Okay. I know, like, from consultation with a number of people, the MPhil is basically the requirement for the colleges with the new introduction that they did. And then I'm asking that, is it MPhil is run as a regular program? Okay, and so we that are currently doing teaching and also having had the taste of distance education, is there a setup in UCC that runs MPhil as a distance than the regular course? Because with all the inquiries out there, I think the MPhil program in IT at UCC is a regular program set.
Yeah, so now we have MPhil at a distance level.
Okay.
But you have to finish the MEd 1 year. So once you finish the MEd 1 year, you can continue to do the MPhil without breaking. So you can use 2 to 3 years to do the MEd and then the MPhil. Initially, like we were saying, the MPhil was also done was for the regular students, but Code has written a lot of programs for GTech approval. I think the last time I was mentioning about 4 that I wrote myself. Yeah, I wrote about 6. The BEd, MEd, MPhil, IT, the data science and technology education, the information systems and about 6, yeah. But I rate myself. So that gives you the option to do med. Sorry, even that one is not med, it's MSc. Even though you can, it's related to education, so you can enroll. It's MSc and then MPhil. They are both MSc and MPhil. So you do the MSc 1 year, immediately you finish and all your papers are good. The following year, you continue to do the MPhil. And our department has the people. In fact, when it comes to code, the department that has a lot of, or the, I mean, if you take business out, okay, education too is there. Most of the, like in the IT education, they have the, I don't want to brag, let me be moderate. I think it's one of the best departments to do the MED IT. Yeah. We are able to graduate our students within time. If it is MED, 1 year, you are done. If it's MPhil and it is 1 year or 2 years, you are done. We don't get students to go and come the next year or whatever, and they all qualify. Yeah, so you can do it.
Okay,
Sir,
then that means
please.
that no,
So,
if
Doc, please, I just wanted to ask. So, from the course that we are doing, BEd IT, can we just pursue the MPhil straight from here?
Regular. But regular do the
Distance.
MPhil computer science. They don't have MPhil IT unless the distance.
Yeah, the distance. I'm talking about the distance.
No, like I said, you have to do the MED before. The MED is just 1 year. The MPhil regular is 2 years minimum. But with the distance, they would want you to register at an MED, and then when you are done, because a lot of the students they come and then they register for MPhil, all right, but when they come and then they want to now, after 1 year, they want to now get their certificate and went, I mean, rest more. So you want to step down. To step down from the MPhil, then they have to give you MED. So later they said, if so, then let's break it into two. After MED, we give you certificate. If you want to continue, then you continue with the MPhil. You apply again, or they give you concession, and then you continue with the MPhil. When they give you concession, that one you don't necessarily have to pay for the application.
Hello, sir.
Hmm?
Hello, sir.
Yep, that's right.
Hello, sir. So if I get you right, what you mean is that
Talk.
if after the MEd, you have another course for the MPhil,
After that, man, what you do is,
for us, we are doing the switch.
after the MEd is coursework. MPhil is research work. So if you go and do the MPhil straight, you do the coursework for 1 year, and then you do the second year, you do the dissertation. That's a research. When you do the MEd, you do the coursework, and then you get your certificate. If you want to do the MPhil, you do that. That's all.
Adam, please mute your microphone.
So that is how it is.
Yeah, kika na nicely say, you know, now much like musical. Yeah, but
Hello, Doc.
Yeah, I know it's around 120 mil for them.
It may be more than.
yeah, betum.
Doc, please, I want to find out if hello.
Yeah.
Please, I want to find out if we want to do the MPhil top up. Are there coursework that you have to take before the MPhil top up? if you already have the MIT?
If you have the MIT, what you do is, I think, you attend a seminar, and then you do research, advanced research. That's research methodology. You do advanced research methodology. That is all. But a seminar is just like a workshop. So you attend a seminar, and that is all. So
Okay,
there's
so
yeah, it's like a workshop, 1 or 2, 3 days, academic writing, and then first semester you attend 2 times, and then I think second semester you attend 2 times, and then you are done. But it's all around the project that you are writing. So they give you more understanding to what you are writing. So well, it prepares you to finish early. That is all. Because when you attend a seminar, sometimes you have to present your work, and then your colleague students and other lecturers will have to comment and give you directions for you to be able to produce the best. That's all.
thank you.
Yeah, Doc, good evening.
Okay, sir. I also want to make this inquiry. For us that we are already in the education part, should someone pursue MSc, is that going to conflict? Because mostly, if you are going to the college of education or the higher institution, they consider linear career progression. So once we've already started with the B.Ed, and then with the master, we divert to MSc, is that not going to conflict or create any problems with regard to the career
I
progression?
don't know. I don't know about the training college, but it doesn't need to conflict because you already have the basics to teach. That is the education. And you're not going to teach any education course, but you're going to teach IT course. So it's going to be core IT. If it's going to be core IT, unless maybe you're going to teach something like curriculum studies, like the educational technology aspect. That is where somebody may say you don't have the masters, you don't do this. But if it is core IT, I don't think it should conflict. So in order not to put yourself in, then continue with them to do them film. But me, I don't see that it should conflict because it's the same IT. Therefore, when you find yourself in the training colleges, don't go and stand there and say, I'm going to teach instructional technology, or you're going to teach internet and web pedagogy, so any of this subject, because your level of knowledge in those areas is just the first degree, and you need a master's and above to teach the training college people. But if it's about IT, networking, and all those things, that is what the MSc will also upgrade knowledge. So you get more insight into the core IT, but not the other educational technology courses. I believe you understand what I'm trying to say here.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so Doc, please, you mentioned that you are worried with the future of education, especially with our system of education. What is the issue? Is it the curriculum that is not meeting the global standard, or it is about the pedagogy?
It's not about a pedagogy. It's not about a curriculum. It's about the will of the people to change.
So basically, Ghana has a curriculum and a pedagogy that can actually compete globally, per your assertion,
Yes.
right?
Yes. But are people willing to change, to learn? Are you willing to learn, to go the mile, to change your behavior? No. Some people, they pay their fees and they think they should give them the marks. Yeah, that is not some of us behave.
Yeah, but no.
Uh-huh. And they think that they should get the teacher should give them the areas. The teacher is becoming wicked. That is what I'm talking about. But if I am teaching, let's say, teachers to go and then impart knowledge into children, and then the teachers themselves need apple, then what will the children need?
They will need a marking scheme.
They will need they will need import.
So I don't know, you see that?
Yeah, so I get
the
it.
education.
I get
Import.
So that's how it is. Prince, do you have anything? Because I think it's getting late today. Maybe we shall postpone our work. In fact,
Okay.
okay.
All right, sir. Thank you very much.
We are
Personally,
not done.
I've
Please,
seen
someone
that.
is going to ask a question.
I've seen that like you have our future as you are like you want that after this course it shouldn't be whatever like it shouldn't be only what we know, but what we can do for people to know that we really undergone through a course like this. And it's true. We teaching at the basic level class. Sometimes when you teach like some of the basic things you wish like your students should know, they don't know, but they claim that you are teaching them computing. They can't shut down a computer. They can't create a folder. So you feel like if you're a teacher, it pains you. So I've seen that is what you have at heart. So I just want to say thank you because you have a very good heart for us. But just like we think otherwise. So you may just forgive us. We beg.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm not wicked though. I'm not wicked to fail people. I'm not wicked.
Yeah, we will make you proud. We will make you proud. Don't worry.
That is what I want to see.
Oh yes, surely we will make you proud. One day you do something and then the whole world you know, and you will mention your name, Dr. Ama.
And they will ask, where did you school? And we mention who taught you, and we mention your name.
Dr. Amma.
I'm not even mentioning the school. I said Dr. Ama taught me.
Dr. Amma.
Dr. Ama taught me.
Yes, so you should also understand that that comes from a position of rigorous sleepless night, as Dr. Amma has been stressing.
Doctor.
3 hours is the maximum that doctor said he sleeps. And so
Doctor.
if you understand.
Yeah, with everything that we've been through. Hello, doctor. With everything that we've been through, okay, I think you've introduced us to many instructional softwares, okay, and instructional tools. Within these few months, we've interacted with you, and in fact, they are the best. Super. Well, we do encourage to find some, but the ones you really, really take us through, especially the notebook LM, it's a full package on its own that, well, if you didn't come across it, probably some of us would be in the waters drowning, and we really appreciate that, doctor.
Yeah.
Me, for instance, the
And
only
to me,
letter
the articulate 360. I love it for articulate 360.
the only lecturer I will never forget his name is Dr. Ama.
Because
because of the stress.
No, when I wake up, Dr. Ama, when I go to sleep, because of the assignment.
Send me the notebook LMM, they just have to bed.
Sleep. When you sleep, you say Dr. Ama's assignment is there.
I get your results.
We thank you very much. You open our eyes.
Which results? Which results?
Oh, sure.
Doctor says that it's not the first class, it's not the second class, but the fact that you can
But your ability to do something.
Yeah.
That's what matters.
Doctor has really
just
opened
imagine,
our eyes today.
Just imagine that maybe the moment I believe now you are doing this team. The Mr. Office has been taking you through the model stuff where you can install it on your server. I'm going to send you some PDF and then maybe some video. If you have time, you watch it. The PDF That is, it's going to guide you to design your course online on the module that you are installing. I just want you to follow the step by step how they use it to design some physics instruction and all those things. So you're going to go through it and install it, create a course, and then publish that course. I mean, implement it. And just imagine if you're able to do this, and then you're able to create one for your school. Now look at SHS, they are giving them tablets. And you become a teacher in maybe some secondary school, and then you're able to create some of these courses, put them online. Students are able to access their courses. They do their quizzes online with their tablets and all those things. It makes your life very easy. And then also, it also tells people that, yes, you can do something, at least to help your school. Your students are always engaged online and all those things, and then they are working, making good use of their tablets and then their phones. At least it gives you joy and satisfaction.
Say, one example is maybe you are being posted to a particular school and then they don't have they are still using the manual pasting of results. So you just you're a new teacher that has now come to the school, and then first term you design maybe a nice website for them so that every semester the student can just go online and then look at their results just by entering their ID or something like that. Will even position you very well in the administration or something like that.
Yes. The project that you intend to do at Juramai could be.
Where?
I want to give a testimony.
Edramai, where is it?
Edra in the Ashanti region.
Yeah. Yeah,
that's what he intends to do. Yes.
Hello, sir. I want to give a testimony. What you've taught us and what I've implemented and had the results. I want to share.
Tell me.
Okay, that's, I don't know whether it's the one you asked us to use the notebook element. After that, we send the test to Gemini to add more information. After that, we give it to AI to design a tutorial, and after the tutorial, she give you questions for the learner to test.
Yeah,
yes, based on that, yeah, afterwards I also put my stuff I teach my students, and I ask AI to create a tutorial with the questions that they can take after they gone through the tutorial. Our school, we are lucky. This digital literacy project, they've given us 50 tablets and a laptop. So because of that, when I design it, I'll time it, everything, and when they submit, they get feedback, everything on their tablets. So in fact, they are very, very happy. And me myself, I'm happy. AI can do a lot.
Yeah.
And I also want to give a testimony. I remember one of the calls, they asked us to create a Google Classroom, and then you should get students into it. Okay, so I did it. I paid the assignment to get a marks and everything, but I felt like now I've created a Google Classroom and it's redundant. So what can I do? And so the details in the classroom, I changed this to match the name of the school I'm working with. Well, I'm not in the government sector. I work at a private school, and I'm at Basic 4. Surprisingly, okay, Basic 4 ABCD within the span of 2 weeks that I made advertisements on the Google Class community. I'll be like, I've placed content there, go and add and everything. About 74 students are on the class right now as I'm speaking.
You may think they are not ready for it. You may think they are young.
You know the surprising thing, I would put a note there. Okay, I would generate a note for the next section, face it there. Surprising, I'll go to class and almost half of the class has written the notes. All I need is to explain it to them, and then the class is done.
Yes. So you see how the children are even ready. The children are already, they are already ready, waiting for you guys to, implement the technology. That is how they learn. When they go home, most of them have access to phones, either their father's phone, their mother's phone, or even their personal phones. So it gives them opportunity now to use the way. That is what we call, like, you are teaching the children the way that they play, because they play with their phones. And now that they've seen that they can learn with a phone, or you put something over there, learning now becomes like a play. So they just need to continue to put it there. Then you add some games to it. You can add some games. It's not anything difficult. And then when they're able to finish one level, you give them badge, you give them certificate, you see how they will be competing to get a lot of certificates and then showing it to you at the end of the term. So that is how they learn. Therefore, you have to teach them the way they learn, and they become so much engaged to the learning in the classroom there. So you continue, everybody must do it. You create the Google Classroom and then invite them.
Okay.
You want to make it more formal, you create the model and then invite them. Even your school can use the model to conduct quizzes. Some short quizzes. If you go home, I have some questions for you. It is in the Moodle classroom or it is in the Google Classroom. Go and try your hands on it. You see, when they get to the house, they request for their parents' phone. Our teacher says you should use your phone. You should use the phone to access this. My children always come for my wife's phone. They are always taking it to go and then support their classroom activities. So they will also go for it and then be using it. By so doing, they are learning. So learning does not, you put some videos over there, let them watch it. They watch, and then when you come to a classroom, oh, how many of you were able to watch this video? Tell us about it. You see how they will narrate it. It's not part of learning. It is not always about note, class book, do this and do that. But when they are in the house and then you give them some of these videos, they can even engage their parents, for the parents to, explain the videos to them. And when they come to the classroom, they'll be able to participate in any discussion or any activity that you do based on the videos or the reading material. So continue to use it, because the government is giving them the tablet, the SHS. They are giving them the tablet. What are they going to use it for? Unless the teachers leverage the affordances of the tablet, students will never ever learn with a tablet.
Sure.
Yeah. So please, let us begin. And you are the people doing the program. Apart from those doing mathematics, those doing social studies, whatever, for them, they don't know about what you are doing. But immediately you start, and then it is making your work easier, and then students are passing your subjects and then always wanting more from you. You see that they will also now come to you, Master Yebimami, I want to also do it. Then you'll be creating for them. By the time you realize, the whole school teachers may have one or two subjects, if not all, one or two subjects in the classroom, and then you see parents now finding the need to, help their kids with their phones and then learning with them and all those things. And it doesn't bring money, but it brings joy. So that is
a
how
message
it is.
has been posted on the main page about the masters. They are saying 12,200 for the masters.
God is our helper.
When we get there, we will cross.
12,200 is very, very much.
3,000 minimum to start. That's
Oh, that's the amount in all of them. 12,000, they just a chicken
Oh,
change.
what could you do?
That's why you will go.
Okay.
So please, I think I will send you, let me forward the, let me explain this one to you briefly. I want to forward it to your class, to your WhatsApp platform. But I think once you have started installing the model,
majority of us face challenges to learn
shall
the
we,
installation.
Mr. Alfios will take you through. I asked him to come today, but I think he's busy somewhere. So don't worry.
Okay, sir.
Maybe today or tomorrow. So let me share my screen. This thing is very slow. Nowadays, my network is very slow.
You're not you alone. No. Today, some of us have also faced some challenges as well.
They are changing, they are charging more, but their services is always going down. Give me about 2 minutes. I'm downloading it. It is 2 files, and these files, one is teaching the course development using the Moodle, and then the other one is also demonstrating the course development in physics and then engineering courses. So you just have to just scan through to see how it can help you to create your learning, your subjects, you on the learning management system, Moodle learning management system. So let me share the screen and see. Let me know if you can see it. Please, can you see it?
Yes.
No,
Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
The one that I'm showing, can you see?
Yeah, engineering.
Yes, sir.
Yes, you can see.
So this one was created. The person is taking step by step how to create these courses, e-learning in medical physics and in engineering, building educational model with models with Moodle. So as we are learning to install Moodle, these ones are just introduction to the Moodle itself and how it has been used, and then the course that is creating or he has created. So when you come here, it says that the major virtual learning environment systems in higher education, typical features. So it's just talking about some learning management systems. Then when you come to the second part, it is now talking about the terms in use in the guide to building of a model. Then the Moodle learning and how the teacher preparation, the teacher preparation. Then you come to the platform and the copyright. So this one is building MS program in physics. So it's using Moodle to build this MSc program. This is what I want you to just look at how he did. He's just explaining some of the features. So how to access the virtual learning environment itself, that's Moodle. The main participants in there telling you who are the participant, the course front page, how to design a course front page. So the Moodle itself is like a web page or a website. So the front page or the Moodle, entire Moodle can be customized. So you can customize the front page to look like an ordinary or any other landing page. So with your background in web technology, CSS, JavaScript, and PHP. Actually, Moodle was built on PHP, JavaScript, and then CSS. I don't know recently what other platform, whatever programming language. So it gets it enables you to design the front page. That background enables you to design the front page. And then when you create the model, there are some features that helps you to edit a session, move a session, and then all those things. That is when you are navigating, and then how to create content and all those things. They are there. The forms of assessment, the different types of assessment in Moodle. You are doing quiz 2 on the learning management system. The learning management system that you use is Moodle. So you also get to understand how the Moodle platforms enables you to create assessment forums. Now you are doing forums. Our forums that you are doing, that is the assignment that I've given is a forum. You can use Moodle to create it, like forums and chats. And you can change the roles of people, the students, and all those things. So it's going to guide you, for instance, forms of chats. When you look at this one, it tells you the different forms of chats in, let me expand it. Tells you the different forms of chats or forums in the Moodle. So timing, grading, layout, and all those things. These are just when you are setting up the forum, it asks you the time you want to give to students, how you are going to grade it, if you have rubrics, how they should answer, and all those things, the review options, the appearance. These are just click and select, click and select. So you just click and select. But you have to be mindful. This book may be about 3 years old, but Moodle continues to change the interface. So when you see them, you don't need to panic because Moodle is an open source, and then people always contribute to their creation. So the forum and everything is there. It's going to be the same thing for you to look and see how it is. And then if you think that in a course you are going to create a forum for students to critically participate or participate in a critical debate, make their own polls, comment on others, then use forum. So this is some of the assessment options in what the model that you can also, there are a lot. In fact, the UCC e-learning management system is down. I would have shown you what I've done. E-learning, UCC.edu.gh. So I don't actually use what you use for your exams. Yeah, what ad hoc or those ones are typically for your exams. I just pray that this thing will work. It's been a long time it went down. I don't remember even what I have this account. My UCC. What one is my UCC? That's gone down for long. I'm not sure it even works. I think a lot of things have been changing. I'm not sure it works. It's not the interface. This is how it looks like. So let's go on. So that is what the book should take us through for creating a course. So they created a course in physics and then some other engineering courses. So you can just look at the processes that they use to add in the course and then changing the interfaces, formatting the courses and all those things, and then be able to also create your own. You don't have much time. I would have, I'll see if Mr. Opsios can create one and then take you through how it's. And then the second one, the second book is a very comprehensive one. It's also the same thing, but this one is, it takes you to the administrative part. That is, it includes the installation of Moodle, I mean, the history, the step-by-step instructions for using Moodle. So this one takes you through a detailed work when it comes to Moodle. I'm not saying this is not for exam purpose. I mean, the book, I'm not going to grade you based on the book, but you have to pick some pieces here to be able to help you to create the Moodle assignment, which is your quiz 2. So you have to look at how it is created, like installing Moodle. So this one takes you through the themes and appearance of Moodle, a locally hosted Moodle, like some of you have created it on your XAMPP, WAMP, the MAMP, and all those things. It's a locally hosted installation. So once you create it on WAMP, you can connect it to your local server for people within your network to be able to access it. If only you open the what do you call, the ports for them and all those things. So this one also tells how to install the Moodle itself, the step-by-step, if you're using MAMP or WAMP, and then the plugins, how to enhance it. So this one comes with the administration of Moodle to the course creation and then course implementation. So the resources, activities, conditional access, and all those things. This one takes you through them, how to add resources. So this one is more detailed, but the other one is a practical example of creating a course. So I would want you to brush through and then see which aspect will help you to be able to create your own course. So the book is for you. It is with you now in your WhatsApp group. You can use it as a guide, or you can go online and watch current videos on the Moodle course administration and then course design implementation. And I believe this one is even giving you, telling you more about question bank, guessing games. The exams that you do on Moodle or the quiz 2 that you do, you create a question bank for it. So there are so many questions, and then when it's time, Moodle itself select about 24. So there are so many types of exams. You can see evaluate student with quiz. So this one is using Moodle 4.0. Quiz activity, developing graded assessment, using quizzes, building question bank, functionality booster. So all of them, the forum I've told you is also part of the activities that you do. And it is for social constructivist learning. So getting social with chats and forums. These are social constructivist learning. These are also behaviorist learning path. And then there's also the collaborating with, or the collaborative learning aspect of Moodle, where you use wikis and then glossaries and all those things. So please, there are a lot and a lot and a lot that you can do when you read this book, maybe after school. But for now, let's see how we can use it to create our course. Please, any question? Did I share my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, please.
So, yes.
Hello, please, sir.
All right. Any question?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Please, so the end of sem, are you still maintaining, as you said the other day, the number of questions you want?
60 questions. And it's coming from the presentation and then the video that you watched. So, Epia and She. Epia She.
Yeah, very good.
the womb.
If you do, yes, sir.
Sir, is the presentation, we don't have that on the week too. I don't know if you sent in.
I sent
Maybe I didn't get it.
I've sent 2 presentation files. Please share it with them. Those of you who have the framework and then the needs analysis. Today I should have completed with the second one and then taking you through the, but I want you to go and read it. Maybe I'll meet you during the practical session. We shall go through these things. But please make sure you meet Mr. Ophios within the week to be able to know how to install the model, whether locally or
Online. Yes, sir.
online. It's very good because you don't have the internet. In some of us, our schools, you don't have the internet. But I would like to see the internet for you, for my assignment purposes. I want you to be able to install it online. If you're not able to, in the future, in case you find yourself in a village or in a school that you don't have internet is very scarce, then you can use your local installation using the WAMP so that your student will not be left out. It's not necessary always to be online before you can do some of these things. You can install it on some Pentium 4 machine, big one. You don't know how those machines work. Even if you get some core, let's say core i3, i5, and then you install a server on it and then share it. Student can access it. You can connect some small Wi-Fi. I don't know how good you are in networking, but by now you should be able to network your school. You should be able to, install a server, like a boot server, WAMP server, install some applications on it, share it. Terminate cables, make sure you are able to link other computers, whether through the cable or through Wi-Fi, within some small local area. Miss Mensa, are you here?
No, please, I'm here.
Yes. I remember even for your end of semester when you were doing your program, you did something like that, right?
Yes, please.
I don't forget. It's been more than 7 years or 8 years.
Give me
But
10.
I still remember. They went to a school somewhere, connected the full school for free. That was their exams. So this thing that I'm doing is not today that I started. I started a long time ago.
Sir, please, your screen is not showing. No, can't see your screen.
I'm not showing my screen.
Oh, okay.
Right. Any question? If there's no question, maybe we shall call it a day.
Yeah, you wish you meet
Hello, Doc. Hello, Doc.
Yeah, Daniel. Daniel, do you have any question?
No, sir. It was actually Matthew. Matthew was the one calling you, sir.
Matthew.
Hello, Doc. Please, I just wanted to, I just want clarification on what he said. On the quiz that we are going to do, he said on the exam, you have to publish it online.
No. For the exam, it means that you have to get a domain to host it or something like that. But I think Office is trying to get a domain for you where you can install straight, and then there's install the model and then publish it, right? That
Yes,
one is
sir.
more
Yes.
simple than
Yes, sir.
hosting it. Yeah, if you host and then you have to get a domain, go and change the IP in the XAMPP. That's the process. That was when I was going through when I was installing one for code for a whole server, install the XAMPP and then configure it and then make sure you get the public IP from the computer science and then change the ports here and there. It's very good if you will be able to do that because it gives you more experience. It gives you, but that one you have to understand some programming and database into detail because you are going to grant and revoke and then allow users access and all those things. So that process is quite rigorous, but it's worth it when you learn it. But if not, I would suggest that you get the platform that Mr. Fios is trying to introduce and then just a click and then you install your model and then you begin to design the course instead of worry your head with the systems administration stuff. I don't know how strong you are when it comes to networking and systems. If not, how many of you are confident about your networking? Have you done networking?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, please.
Dr. Paul Ahim, are you confident of what he taught you? You are quiet.
Doc, we've done.
We did networking 1, right? We didn't do 2. We only did networking 1.
You're the one.
Yes, database is what we did 1 and 2, but networking, we did networking 1 with Doctor. That was last block, actually.
Yeah, this one.
Maybe you do networking too. Let me know if it's not part of it.
Yeah, he promised this block, but I don't know why.
Is it part of your courses you registered?
No,
That's of my
But this is our last
we more of the theoretical side.
This is our last block.
You didn't do networking.
Don't forget to write.
No, we didn't do networking 2.
Yeah, but he promised, so he promised, but I don't know why it's not part.
Yes, he promised it.
Yeah.
Then let's add it.
Networking too.
You my background, no.
You guys.
Then let's do it. Let's use 1 week to do it.
No, you can't do it 1 week.
Why not the guy Abano? Doc, let's do it. Well.
Yeah, topology no ring. If I know how somebody.
It's a practical.
You should have done.
Okay, then let's add 1 month to it so that we complete on December.
Please, who is that? Who is that?
What's today?
Who is that?
Please, who is that? Don't do that.
Maybe
Maybe just 1 for. So if it's 1 for, we can use 2 weeks to do it.
They've only seen that the semester is coming to an end. It's almost said, yes, sir. Dr. Mfanka, come on, the best complaining.
No, it's for our own good. So the doctor bet me the account on there. One course they say bet me the link.
Now
Wait,
it's
wait,
about
you
course.
know,
You are going to December now.
wait.
Master, Listen, I don't know, but they are maybe all the practicals will be in networking too. But yeah,
program. See,
unless you want to do masters, you people
extend you.
You people want to do masters, and your PhD. Just 1 month.
So are you trying to say that they should extend the completion
if
of
you
our
want
course?
to
It's not possible.
into data, go and join regular students. Go and join regular students.
This thing is
all.
not possible. Doctor mentioned that it is not possible. Doctor even said it is not possible. Yeah, he said they should add it. If they have added it, those people will still complain.
Away.
Sure, but
they've drawn
their program. They know when to start
to continue.
and when we are completing. You see, they know when we are completing, so don't try to do that they should add it. Another course you are saying that Dr. Anfankan, Dr. Anfankan said they can't want. Those same people will complain.
In fact, I don't know why it was not added to your courses, but you should have done it. You should have done it. So, what I'll do is it may not be gradable, but I can get someone to take you through like 4 consecutive times, just as the tutorial, 4 weeks for tutorial. So if the person will be able to meet you 4 times just to expose to you some of the things that you need to know. That is one option. The second option is that maybe you have to go and then learn it on your own, so that in the future you will be able to. I don't know why. I don't know at all.
Please, first option is better, Doc.
Yeah, the first option will do.
Yes, since it's a non-scoring course, it's better. It's better.
Yeah, it's better.
So, is it going to be after end of sem or before the end of sem, please?
If it's after the end of sem, then there's no need, because you are finished and go away.
I'm only asking. But I think it's a good idea, Doc. It's a good thing.
I don't know. So let me check by tomorrow. Let's see what happens. I will talk to someone. All right. So,
Doc, please, last question. Please, last question. Concerning the concession that was pasted in the group, if you are not able to, let's say, continue just after this course with the MED, then next year I want to continue. Can you join our colleagues to continue that MED?
Only if you still have access to your portal. Because sometimes it's posted in the portal. So if you still have access to it, they will do that. They can do that because every year they post it to everyone who wants to. So I think it will still be available for you.
Yes, and you expect increments.
Increment in what?
The fees, it will increase.
Please, does it mean that? Please, does it mean that the portal will be closed after the completion of this course, or it will still be there for using?
Maybe after a year it will be off. You cannot access it again. Once you are graduated, you are done. Unless for legal issues, you can come and then access it. So I think 6 months after graduation. Right. So we shall call it a day. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening,
Good evening,
sir.
sir.
Have a good night, sir.
Thank you very much.
Good evening, Doc. Good evening, Doc.
Our regards to the family, sir.
Hey, so the AI prompt issue. So what is the end of how we are going to go about it?
Go and edit it.
Oh, say.
So
I will mess you. Be careful for 1 month. Everybody in the pamphlet. I'm a mess the picture.
Doctor's profile picture is even laughing at us. So.
Doctor,
Maybe,
Doc, this is
maybe,
Doc, this
maybe
is
doctor is even laughing. No,
please,
yes,
please,
say.
Doc, do you know somebody who is called Jokoto?
Yeah, Jokoto is friend.
Okay.
At Daboasi, right?
Yeah, he's now at Mpo.
Yeah, Mpo,
Hey,
right.
Mpo, what's the reading?
I think he's their coordinator, right? IT coordinator.
Yes, please.